Hello friends, hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about complacency when running and operating a home health care business. I want to talk about a problem that I see all the time. When I observe people that have existing businesses, it's in all kinds of businesses. Right now, I'm recording this video from my village in Africa. And here we also have the same problem, which is complacency. Let me tell you what happens. People confuse success with a destination. There's a lot of confusion there. I'm in my 40s now. I've done a lot of observation from my teenage years until now. I've done a lot of observations. And when you observe things, everything starts to add up. You start to connect the dots. If you guys are in your 40s or even your 30s, you can relate to this. If you're not, you're going to learn something. How many times have you seen people that were successful, quote unquote, whatever neighborhood you come from, whatever city you come from, they were successful, let's say 20 years ago or 15 years ago. Maybe they got a lick. You know what a lick is? A lick is basically they fell on some money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got their big break in life. They've been applying pressure for maybe 10 years, and then all of a sudden they are flooded with all this money and all this opportunity. It could be somebody who's running a restaurant. You guys can relate to this. There's so many people in your neighborhood, your city that have started restaurants. You've seen those restaurants flourish for maybe 3 years, 5 years. And then after the 5th year, you go back home and you visit, the place is run down. The customer service is garbage. And the whole thing is almost running bankrupt. I've seen this pattern repeat over and over and over to the point where I had to ask myself, is this something that's going to happen to me? When we observe things that happen to other people that are negative, it's only fair for us to think that if we reach a certain level of success, those negative things are going to happen to us too. So I got good news and bad news. The bad news is, yes, those things like where you're going to go bankrupt, losing your business going under, being mismanaged will happen to you. But here's the good news. There's a solution to that problem. Once you hit your level of success, all those things do not happen to you. All those negative things do not happen to you. And the only way is consistency and discipline. Those are the only two ways. I've really thought hard about this. When I'm giving you all this game, I really thought about this because when you observe a lot of these businesses or a lot of these successful people that were successful, let's say 15, 20 years ago, they were at the top of their game. I know so many people who've been at the top of their game 20 years ago, but when you see them now, it's really sad. It's really pathetic. And you almost feel kind of sorry for them that they're in such a sorry state. And it makes you almost want to give up on your dream. Because you are scared of what if this happens to me? Don't think that way. You need to stay very positive and stay focused. And understand that what led these people to not be successful anymore is because they took their foot off the gas. They took their foot off the gas. Maybe they stopped working out. They stopped watching their diet. They stopped watching the influences that are coming around them. You'll be shocked at how the wrong company will impact you in a negative way. And there are people that tend to relax because now you're popular, you're successful, now you think you've arrived. This is the biggest trap. Once you feel like you're comfortable, you need to be scared because that means you're gonna easily slip into complacency. If you're not growing, you're dying. So a lot of these people, maybe they hit a lick, they find success, like I said, and then maybe they make a good amount of money, they're able to buy their dream car, their dream house, and then they just relax, they stop putting in the work. Maybe they drink too much, they're attracting the wrong friends around them, the wrong energy, and that energy brings them down. Let's say you drink too much. What's going to happen is this. The next day, you're hungover. Then you got to go to work hungover, and you're smelling like booze. Do you think your work is going to take you seriously if you're hungover and you're smelling like booze? They're going to be like, we can't take this guy seriously. We can't take this lady seriously. Every time you see a business that's not doing well, customer service is bad, all you have to do is look at the owner. Observe the owner. The owner is chaotic. Their life is in shambles. They're probably going through a nasty divorce. They got a drinking habit. They got a drug habit. They got all kinds of chaotic things happening in their lives that are making them lose focus on the business, on the one thing that is bringing them success. By them taking their foot off the gas, they're slowing down. Oh, I love that. As soon as somebody takes the foot off the gas, for some of us that do not take our foot off the gas ever, we keep pushing. We keep applying that pressure. You might get into this business, you might think you are you're a nobody, but I promise you, consistency will get you ahead of the competition so quickly. One day they'll just wake up and oh my God, what's going on? I thought I was the big fish in town. And then this newbie is coming over here. It's like running laps around us. We don't like her. We don't like him. If they're not talking about you, you're not putting enough work, guys. If they're not stressed out, stalking, looking at your stuff, peeking into whatever it is that you're doing, you're not working hard enough, guys. You are slacking off. You're not putting in the work that is required to get to the top. Nobody attacks the homeless person. Always remember that. People always attack the king and the queen, and that's what you need to be. By watching this video all the way to the end, you're already at the top. Trust me. You're already at the top in your mindset. Now, all you have to do now is put in the work. No complaining. Nobody cares about you complaining. In fact, people don't even care about you until you make it. I hope you got some value from this video. If you're ready to work with the best, this means I can help you set up the right systems in your home care business if you already have a home care business, because there's so many things you're going to struggle with. Your overheads are crazy right now. Cost of living is kicking you right in the ass. You can't get access to the best caregivers out there. I can help you with all of that stuff. I can help you set up these automations, these systems in your business. Because one of the things that is going to make you struggle in your business is your overheads are too high and your income is not meeting those overheads. When you look at the cost of living, the cost of everything, things are out of control right now. How do you manage these systems in this new era, in this new economy? Well, I'll tell you, AI can help with that. And I can help you set up your AI automations to make sure you're saving as much money as possible. Because the big players, that's exactly what they're doing. Because I'm tracking what everybody else is doing. The other thing I'll help you to do is to find those high-paying clients. The rich are getting richer. You need to focus on where the money is. Because if you're not focusing on where the money is, then you're really losing out here. Because remember something, the rich people haven't been paying their taxes for a long time. So they're sitting on a pile of cash, guys. And you need to be in front of them when they need your services. Whether it's TV commercials, YouTube ads, Google ads, voice search. You need to be right in front of them, or else how are they going to know you even exist? As awesome as you are, how are they going to know? They will never know. They need somebody as competent, as good as you. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Schedule some time. Talk to you soon.